All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we're going to be practicing our speaking. We will be thinking about some regrets that we may have had in our life. I have a large list of questions that we'll be going through. As we do this, what we're planning on doing is, as you're speaking and whatnot, I'll be taking notes, and we'll go over grammar. Okay, a little bit of pronunciation if it's a large problem, but mainly grammar and how you're putting your sentences together. Okay, so we'll go through. We'll each take turns. Hopefully, we can get through about 2 times or so today. If we have a fewer amount of people, then we'll be able to get through more times. Okay, the link can be found in the class materials section. If you cannot find it, the link is right here. I'll give that to you right now. Okay, and let's see who we have in class so far. Hey there, Carlos. How are you?
Hey, hi teacher. Fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to meet you. Carlos, where are you from?
From Mexico.
From Mexico. What part of Mexico?
La Paz, Baja California Sur.
Ah, okay, cool. Cool, very nice. Good to have you here. And what do you do?
I'm a student. I'm studying modern languages.
Modern languages. Awesome, man.
Yes.
Awesome. And what different languages does that entail for you?
Sorry?
What different languages does that include?
Okay. It's English, French, and the optionals are Italian,
Okay.
Portuguese, or German.
Okay. And which ones are you learning
I'm
of those
studying.
options?
I'm studying. I'm studying French and English.
Okay, French and English. How is it pronouncing French? Is that fairly easy for you?
Uh, it's a little bit difficult because you
It's
need to
hard.
use yes
Yeah.
you need to use the muscles from your throat
Yes, that's the problem.
and your
That's what I
nose.
have with it. Yeah. It's so hard, man. It is
Yes,
so hard. Yeah, I don't know if this is the same for you, but I can read French a lot easier than I can understand it or say it. Is that about do you feel the same way?
yes,
Can you
yes,
read it okay? Because yeah, I do Spanish as well, and I can understand Italian, but I have a hard time reading Italian. So, but I can read French, but I can barely understand it when they say things because the pronunciation is it's difficult for me to understand. Anyway,
yes. I can read better than speaking and listening to the
yeah,
same.
yeah, very cool, very cool. So, how long do you have until you end up graduating?
I'm right now in fifth semester.
Oh, so you just barely started. Well, let's see, 4 years. So you're 2.5 years in, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. And how many semesters do you have left? Like three or four?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, good for you, man. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's see. Hi, Ken. How you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Very good. How is the weather there in Japan?
It's nice.
Yeah?
It's very comfortable. Not so hot, not so cold, and every day is sunny.
Good. Good. Well, that's great. Hey, Carlos, I wanted to ask you. I know that there was what was it, a monsoon or a hurricane that came and hit Mexico. I didn't see where it hit. Was it more on the Gulf side? You're over in Baja California, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so what did it come on the Gulf side or the back side? Where did it hit?
Uh, the hurricane came from the Pacific Ocean
Uh-huh.
uh, in the backside.
In the back side. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and it impacts Colima, Guadalajara, Nayarit,
Yeah.
but there weren't deaths.
It wasn't that serious. It wasn't too bad.
Well, the news,
Hmm.
the media told that it was the most dangerous hurricane from
Yeah.
over 50 years. I don't know,
Yeah.
but there weren't deaths, and
Okay.
the hurricane seems like one or two when it came to Earth.
Okay, when it reached land, it was only a 1 or 2, and they thought it was going to be like a 5, right? They thought it was going to be really, 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 really heavy. Huh.
Yes.
Okay. And Ken, have you guys had any bad monsoons there in Japan lately?
Lately, this year, yeah, not so serious one. Yeah,
Okay.
it because it's an annual event here.
Sure.
Typhoon came every
Oh
day.
yes, the typhoons.
Three
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
yeah, three typhoon came and or three or more typhoon comes. But this year, relatively not so major one here.
Okay.
But it damaged a different area. It flood happened because of a typhoon or related low pressure.
Yeah.
Not this area.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. All right, you guys. Well, let's go ahead and get started. So as we're going through, Ken, I know you've been in this class before. Carlos, you haven't. I'll go through and ask a question. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Welcome to class.
Hello.
And I'll ask a question, and as you're speaking, I'll be taking notes, and we'll take a look at your grammar after you're done. All right? Very good. Heidi, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. Several days ago in a lesson, you taught me how to exercise my hamstrings and
Yes, your
lower back.
hamstrings. Uh-huh.
And today I did that using my dumbbells.
Oh, good, good. How heavy of dumbbells did you get?
Before I'm keeping dumbbells for I'm not sure. Maybe last year.
Uh-huh. Okay, good, good. And did you feel the pull and the tension in the backside of your legs and your hamstrings?
Yeah, so now I have pain and different meaning of pain.
Oh, that's good. Well, just keep it light. Keep the weight very light. Okay, and then do many repetitions. Okay, and as you start getting stronger, you can increase the weight and reduce the amount of repetitions so that you can get your hamstrings and your glutes or your butt as well as your lower back, so that it can become stronger for you, so you don't have any problems sitting. Okay.
Thank you. My dumbbells
Cool.
are each 2 kilograms.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's great for a woman. That's good. That's really good. Cool, awesome. Yeah, I have those as well. When I had problems with my shoulders, I got 2 kilogram dumbbells, and I just would move it around, just exercise all the small muscles and whatnot. So that's good. Good, okay. Marcus, how are you?
Hello, Shadley. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Very good. And we also have Sam here. Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, how are you? Yes, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Sam, where are you from? I can't remember your picture. I don't know if you've been in my class before.
Yes, I have. Yes, I'm from Pakistan.
Ah, yes, okay. I couldn't hear because I couldn't hear your accent. Yeah, your accent wasn't coming through. That's good. That's really good. Nice job.
Thanks.
Nice job. Okay, and Sam, are you in the United States right now? Is that from what I remember, something like that?
No.
No, where are you at?
No.
Are you still in
Yes.
Pakistan?
Yes, I am.
Ah, okay. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, you guys. Well, let's go ahead and get rolling. Okay. All right, so our lesson for today, or the questions we'll be going over, are about regrets. Okay, and I'll probably do one question per 2 people, and so we'll just kind of go through as many of these as we possibly can. Okay, let's start off with Carlos. Okay, and Carlos, we're going to start off with this one here. As you guys see, I highlight the question so that you can see which one I'm asking. Carlos, do you have any regrets from this year? Please explain.
Okay. Yes, I have a regret. When the new year started, I I promised myself to enter to a gym to do exercise to lose weight, but when I entered, I only went for 2 weeks, and now I'm overweight, so I regret about it because my health isn't so good right now.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let's take a look at some grammar here. Okay. First up, you said you made a goal to enter to a gym. Okay. So after the verb enter, okay, we don't always need to say to. Okay, so in this instance, we're just going to say, I made a goal to enter a gym to do exercise. Okay, so it's to enter a gym. And really, what we typically say is to join a gym.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that's the verb that we typically use when talking about like a gym or a team, or you join a team, you join a gym, you join an organization, things like that. Okay, we use the verb to join. Next one, and this is what I think I heard. You said when I entered, I've only went for, I think you said 2 weeks, something like that. I think you used present perfect, but I couldn't tell. Do you remember what you said? Did you say I've only went?
I said I only went.
Okay, I think it may have just been the sound, so that would be okay then. So when I entered, it should be when. In fact, I would probably say after entering.
Okay.
Okay, after entering the gym, or after, remember our new verb here. Okay, I'm going to say after joining. After joining the gym, or after joining, I only went for a couple of weeks. So I would probably say after joining. That might be a better choice. Okay, and the last one here, you said I regret about it. Okay, so we don't want to use the preposition about. We're just going to say I regret it.
Okay.
Okay, you could say something like that's something I regret, or I regret it. Okay, something like that. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Good
you.
job. Nice job, Carlos. Thank you. Welcome to class, Anna. How are you?
Hello, Chad. Sorry I'm late. My computer has crashed. I'm
It's
great.
okay.
Thanks.
It's okay. No problem. I'll be around to you in just 1 second, okay?
Okay, all right then.
All right. Hi, Mario. How are you? Mario, I can't hear you. Make sure that your microphone is connected, okay, buddy? Let's go to Marcus. You're up next, buddy. Marcus.
Okay.
All right, Marcus. Do you have any grades
okay,
this year?
Okay. I regret do not have a better prepare me for financial crisis and policy in Brazil. Because I don't believe I would come to this point. Now, with my citizenship, I want to migrate for other country. For example, Italian.
Okay, very
That's
good.
it, teacher.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second here. All right, so there was a part in there that that I had a hard time understanding, and I think it may have just been with regard to the pronunciation. So watch your T sounds. Watch your T sounds. Remember, when you're pronouncing your T's, or those who are from not Portugal, but Brazil, okay, your T's can sometimes come out sounding like CH's. Okay, and so you're saying regret, and so that ch sound comes out, and it's hard to hear the difference between the T and the CH sometimes. Okay, so just remember, pull your tongue closer to your teeth, and you're going to separate your mouth a little bit when you're saying that T. Okay, but let's take a look at your grammar. First up here, you said, I regret to not have better prepare for. Okay. All right, so you're close here. Okay, this one's going to be a little tricky. Okay, we're going to say something like, I regret not having prepared better for. Okay, this is tricky. Okay, I regret not
Okay.
having prepared better for. Okay, for the economic situation in Brazil. Okay, and so as you can see here, we've got a couple of different things going on, especially not. Okay, we place not after the main verb. Okay, so when you're making the secondary verb negative, we use not in that position. Okay, not having prepared, and we're actually using that as a prepositional phrase, having prepared better for. Okay, so another way that you could say that is, I regret not being prepared, or not being prepared for the financial situation. That might be another way you could say it as well. Okay. Now, the second thing here, you said, now with my citizenship, okay, I want to work for another country. Okay. So in this situation, Marcus, what citizenship are you referring to?
Italian.
The Italian citizenship.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. So make sure that you make that clear. Okay. And instead of saying with my, you want to use the verb have. Now that I have my Italian citizenship. Now that's a complete sentence. It's a complete idea. Okay. Now someone that you're talking to will know exactly what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. So we say, now that I have my Italian citizenship, like so. Okay, I want to work for another country, like China or something like that. That's so. Make sure that you're using a complete idea. Okay. Cool.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Nice shot, Marcus. Let's see, Mario. Let's test your microphone one more time.
Hi, hello, teacher. Do you can help me now?
Yes, I can. Very good, Mario. Where are you from?
I'm from Uruguay.
From Uruguay.
Uruguay, in South America, teacher.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
It's a small country between Argentina and Brazil.
That's right. That's right. I lived in Buenos Aires for a time, so I was right across the river from you.
Yes, but Buenos Aires is very cloudy today.
That's right. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Okay, second chances. Do you know what second chances are, Mario?
Yes, I believe in second chances.
Very good. Why do you believe in second chances, Mario?
Why? Because, for example, the first time that I get my LTS, I was wrong because I feel some hideous because I can got a good score. So I hope the next time that I take my LTS, I have a better score. If don't exist second chance, well, I feel very bad, I think.
Okay. All right. Very good. Now, one thing here, you're talking about is score, and I didn't quite understand what test you were talking about. What test are you talking about, Mario?
I will test LTS or IELTS.
IELTS. The IELTS test. So this guy right here.
Yes.
IELTS, like so, right?
Yes.
Okay, the IELTS test. Okay, gotcha. All right, so, okay. All right, let's take a look at a couple things. First up, with pronunciation, you started off with the word first. Now, when you pronounce that IR in the word, it's going to be an ER sound, like saying her. So instead of saying first, okay, it's first. First off. Okay, try that out. First off.
First off.
Okay, watch your tongue. You don't want to say first. Okay,
First,
push your lips out. First.
First.
Okay, that's better. First off. One more time.
First off.
There you go. See, now that's the R. I can understand that. That's good. That's good. Okay. Next one here, you said I feel some hideous, or at least that's what I heard. Is that what you had said? I feel some hideous?
I feel some hideous. Yes.
Okay, so we want to put that in past tense. Okay, and hideous is more of a word that we use to describe how ugly something is. Okay, so I'm looking at something, I go, ooh, that's hideous. Okay,
Yes,
so
I
I'm
feel
looking at something,
hideous.
but we don't use it to describe our feelings. Okay, not very often. Okay, so most of the time we use hideous to describe. Let's see here. Describe something we see. Okay,
Such
if you
as
want
movie,
to, what's that?
such as movie, for example.
Yeah, it was a hideous movie. I was like, oh, I'm never going to see that. It was hideous. Okay, or a
Okay.
car. If someone did a really bad job painting a car, you're like, oh, hideous. Okay, I hate it. Okay,
Okay.
but with the way that you feel, you could use words like terrible.
Oh,
Okay, and we
terrible.
want to
Oh,
put that in past tense. I felt terrible.
I
Okay.
felt terrible. Okay.
Yeah, so it's an irregular verb, so we're going to put that in past tense. Felt. I felt terrible. Okay. The other one that you had here was I could got a good score. Okay. Now, here you're looking for the possibility. You could say I could have if I had. So now we're entering more into the conditional tenses. If I had studied, so we're looking at third conditional. Okay. So if we're on third conditional, you guys, these are the brief notes that I have on it. Okay. If we're looking at third conditional, okay, it's going to be if I had studied more. I could have, now you can switch out would for might, may, could, okay? I could have gotten a better grade. Okay, now in the United States we say gotten. In English or in England they say got. I could have got. Okay, we say gotten in most places. So if I had studied harder, okay, I could have gotten a better grade, okay? Because we're looking at the past. Remember, with third conditional, it's a situation in the past that that you can't change, okay? That maybe you wish you could, or you're talking about maybe wanting that sort of change, okay? So that's third conditional. So study up on your third conditional, okay, Mario?
Okay.
All right, buddy. Let's go to Sam.
Yes.
Okay, Sam. Same question for you. Do you believe in second chances? Why or why not?
Yes. I believe in second chance. Um, for some, in some, um, in some situations. For example, um, if um, if we get uh, higher education, for example, and if somebody wants to get a higher education, and maybe due to some reasons he or she can't, and um, maybe the economical problem or maybe other reasons, uh, if they get a chance and maybe they have money, or maybe they can get sources, or maybe their situations are favorable for him or her. So I think that they can and they get it. And because I have my own experience that I have tried for better education and for getting a scholarship. So I try not only second but several times. So at the end I get it. So I believe that once you can get maybe second or third time you can get this chance. In this sense, I can say that. And other things, maybe for your job, for example, right now I have a job, but a very good job. But if I go back several years ago, I haven't I didn't have a good job at that time, and I tried my best, for getting this job. Right now I have, so I tried, and luckily I can say that I got, and now I'm doing this job. So I believe that if you try yourself, and you can get something what you want. And because I believe on that, try and try again. One day you will get success.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's take a look here. And I remember now, last time we spoke, I was like, "What? You're from Pakistan? Great accent." Yeah, I remember that. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got some things here. Okay, so one of the major things, well, the first one here, make sure to add chances. So I believe in second chances. Okay, if you want to say chance, you have to say a second chance. Okay, and make that singular. Okay, but since you did not add a, you need to say second chances. Okay, now next one here, if somebody want to get higher education. Okay, with somebody, that's going to be third.
Wants.
So we're going to say wants. If somebody wants to get some higher education, or get yeah, I would probably say some higher education in this instance. Okay, so somebody wants is our big one though. Okay, now the next two have to do with the fact that in English we do not have a we don't defer to the male or to the masculine person when talking about someone. Okay, in most languages throughout the world they do. Okay, they defer to that person. In English, we can't do that, and so you have to say things like he or she or him or her. Okay, but we don't say that. What we say is they, them, and their.
Right.
Okay, so for example, maybe due to some reasons he or she can't. Okay, so to redo that, we're going to say they, because I'm talking about one person. Though I'm doing that, I'm including both he and she in it. Okay, it's a crazy thing that we do in English. Okay, so it's maybe due to some reasons they can't. Still referring to one person, but I'm referring to the fact that I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Okay, same thing with the other one. Okay, instead of it's difficult for him or her, it's difficult for them, referring to him or her. Okay. All right, next one here. I've tried for getting a scholarship. So we used the word or the preposition for the wrong way twice. Okay, now remember, with prepositions, with the preposition for, okay, what I usually tell people is do not use verbs after the preposition for. Okay, it'll get you stuck. Okay, because in English we don't say I'm going home for calling my mom. Okay, we don't say that. Okay, the time when we do use for is when we're explaining the reason or the purpose for an object. Okay, so for is explaining the reason or the purpose of an object, and it has to be an object. Okay, so for example, this guy right here, you might know what this is. Okay, but some of the guys in the class are going, what? I don't know what that is. Well, anyway, I lift weights. I lift weights, and I rip my hands to pieces when I lift weights. Okay, and so what I have to do is I have to file my calluses down. Okay, and so if you saw this on my desk, okay, you might say, Chad, what is that for? And I would say, oh, this is for filing down my calluses. It is for filing down. Now I'm explaining the purpose of this goofy-looking object. Okay, that's what I'm explaining. But in your sentence here, okay, you're saying, where am I at? Okay, I have tried for getting a scholarship. Okay, in that instance, we don't want to say for. The preposition we want to use is to. I have tried to get a scholarship. Last one on there. I tried my best to get this job.
Okay.
Okay, so in those instances where you're translating for plus a verb, go, nope, it's not for plus a verb, it's to plus a verb.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Right. Yes, it's I think a gerund. Yes. Yeah,
so we wouldn't use, so you do use the gerund when you're explaining the purpose of an object. Okay,
Mhm.
and so the way that you're using for plus a verb, that's correct.
Mhm.
But we don't use that in this situation because you're not explaining the purpose of an object, of a physical object. Okay,
Mhm.
and so
Mhm.
here you would say, I have tried to get, instead of for getting, it's going to be to get a scholarship. Okay,
Okay.
the other one is going to be, I tried my best to get
So.
this job.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
to get this job. Okay, the last one is at the end. Okay,
Mhm.
instead of saying at the end, I get it, we're going to say in
Mhm.
the end. When we're telling a story, in the end,
In the end. Mhm.
I got it. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
All right, very good. Great. Let's go to Anna. And Anna, I'm going to ask you to wait for 1 second. I need to go let someone into my house really, really fast, and I'll be right back. Give me about 30 seconds, okay? Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, you guys.
No worries.
All right. No, I had a problem with my floor, and the repairman is coming in because there's a pipe that burst down below.
Oh,
Yeah, very,
that's
very bad.
heavy.
Yes, very bad news. Okay. All right. So Anna, let's see here. Okay. Do you think life is getting easier or more difficult as you get older? And
Yeah,
why?
that's a great question. I had some time to think it over, so here it is. Well, I think it could go both ways. I believe it depends on whether or not and when you'd find your own path in life. Because the hardest thing, in my opinion, is to find yourself, to find your place in life where you belong. And once you realize that, then everything will fall into place and it'll be easier to live your life.
Okay. Good. Good. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. No, that's fine. Okay. Let's take
Thanks.
a look at some grammar here. Okay. Okay. So you did fairly well in your answer. I started right at the beginning though. Okay. You said I think it's great question. Now,
A
Anna,
great
there
question.
you go. There we go. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I think it's a great question. So a great question. Excellent. Okay. Next one. You said I think the harder thing is to find yourself. Okay. Now,
Hardest.
there you go. Yes. So we want to say hardest when we're using the superlative, right? So we're taking one thing out of this group of things that could be hard. If we're saying harder, we're comparing two things. Okay? The hardest, we're going, this one right here, this is the hardest. Okay? And we take
Yeah.
it aside, and so we want to say, I think the hardest thing is to find yourself. Okay? And so yeah, maybe did you mean to say hardest? And maybe I didn't hear the T at the very end?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I wanted to say exactly the hardest thing.
Okay. All right. That's okay. That's okay. I know how it goes. But it was pretty good. Now, I want to look at the pronunciation of this word here. Okay. You're saying it'll and using a really hard T. Try and use maybe a flap T there, saying idle.
Idle.
There you
So
go.
a flap, what do you mean exactly,
A
flap?
flap T. A flap T is when
It's like D?
it's
You
like a
mean?
D. It feels sort of like a D, right? And so it's sort of like the word water. We don't say water, but water. Okay, and when our tongue flaps and it hits against the top of our mouth and comes down. Okay, so we sort of treat it like that. Yeah, something like that would help with the way that we understand you. Maybe make it a little easier for us because sometimes when we hear something a little different, we kind of go, wait, what? Okay, but yeah, it'll.
Idle.
That'll be a good pronunciation. Good. All right, nice job, Anna. Thank you.
I'll work on it. Thank you.
Okay, no
Thanks.
problem. Carlos. All right, buddy. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so same question for you, Carlos. Do you think life gets easier or more difficult as you get older? Why?
I think it becomes easier because you have a lot of experience when you are an old people, and also if you worked a lot, you can be uh, retreat is the word.
Are you talking about regret?
No, I mean when you finish your job,
Oh, retired.
are
Retired.
retired, and when you are retired, you have money to pay your pay what you need to pay, and also the wisdom in situations, probably because of your knowledge through experiences that life uh, gave you. It will be easier. Do not make the same mistake again.
Okay, good. Hold on one second. One part I think I may have. Okay. I was trying to type as fast as I could. All right, let's see here. Okay. First one here. You said when you are an old people. Okay. Remember, people is plural, right? And so if you're going to say an, okay, you need to say person, an old person. Okay. Next one here. When you have worked a lot, you can retired. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, watch your ed endings. So when you're using the modal can, okay, it's going to be the base verb. Okay, so it's can plus base verb. So when you retire or after you retire, that would be probably better here. After you retire, you can, or sorry, after you have worked a lot. So we're going to use present perfect. So after you have worked a lot, comma, you can retire. Okay, and we'll leave that in the base form. Next one here. When you retired, you will have money to pay what you need to pay. So after, I would probably use after here as well. So after retiring, okay, or when you retire. Now, you may not have wanted to pronounce that D. When you retire, you can say that. You could say when you retire, you will have the money. In some cases, or you might have the money, depending. I might want to use something that enters the possibility, because you may or may not have the money, and so we might say when you retire, you will probably have money to pay what you need to pay. Okay.
Okay.
You retire, you will probably have the money. Money to pay the things. Okay, and I'll leave it at that because the rest is good. And the last one here, okay, and your wisdom, probably because of your experience, or you gain wisdom. You said something like that. I missed the first part because I jumped on when it said probably because. Okay. Now, when we use probably, it probably needs to be used with a verb, okay? And we throw that in between our verb and, so the subject and the verb, okay? So you will probably, you probably gain wisdom or more wisdom because of your experiences or something like that, okay?
Okay.
Gain wisdom. But yeah, so just remember with your adverbs, they need to work with a verb somewhere, because remember that's the purpose of it. Working with or modifying a verb, that's what an adverb does. Okay. Good. All right, nice job, man. Let's go to yeah.
It's like when you said about to and get.
Yeah, so that's a big one for Spanish speakers and Portuguese speakers. Saying to get, that type of situation, you have to watch out for the verb for. Okay, whenever you are not explaining the purpose of an object, and I'm talking about a physical object, okay, you cannot say for plus a verb. Okay,
Okay.
it doesn't work. Whenever you're saying para. Like if I were to say voy a la casa para llamar a mi mamá, right? If I were to say something like that, para llamar is not for call or for calling or for to call. Can't do it. Okay, para in that instance is going to be to. Okay, I'm not explaining the purpose of the telephone. If I was explaining the purpose of a telephone to someone that has never seen a telephone before, that would be different. I would say, oh yeah, this is for calling people, for calling. That's the object. I'm explaining the object. But if I'm explaining the reason why I'm going home or something like that, I'm going home to call my mom. Okay, completely different. There is the purpose, but it's not the purpose of the object. Does that make sense?
Yes, teacher. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, work on that one. Okay. Good job. Let's go to Marcus.
No, teacher.
All right, man. So, Marcus, next question here. If you could erase one major regret from your mind, would you want to? Why or why not?
Sorry, teacher, I don't understand this question very well. Erase, I don't know what it means, erase.
Erase is like the verb borrar. Okay? If that makes sense to you.
Okay, teacher. Okay, yes, teacher. Okay.
Erase, it looks like is apagar. In Portuguese, apagar is erase, apparently.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if you want to erase one major, or remove one major regret from your mind, like for me, for example, there was a girl that I wanted to date when I was younger, but I never did, and then she grew up and she turned into a beautiful woman. I was like, man, I saw her in college. I regret not having dated her. Okay, or having asked her out to go on a date with me. That's one major regret. Okay, so how about you? What do you have a major regret that you have in your life?
Yes, teacher. I could erase regret in my mind. This a girl when I have a 16 years old, and here break my heart. That's it, teacher.
Oh no! What did she do to break your heart?
Yes.
What did she do? What did she do to break your heart?
Here terminated your relationship with me, and I have tried for this case. That's it.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So first one here, you said I could erase regret in my mind. All right. All right, so what you want to do is take a look at the question. Okay, look at the question and make sure that it is that you're using the same sort of format. Okay, so the format is, if you could erase one major regret from my mind, would you want to? Okay, why or not? So we want to use probably would in answering the question. So you would say, I would erase, and then tell me what it is. So you wouldn't need to say, I could erase regret in my mind, and then what it is. Okay, use the object right after the verb. Okay, so I would erase. Okay, and then I'm going to use a noun. Okay, a noun or a pronoun. That's what our object is. I would erase the memory, okay, of my 16-year-old girlfriend who broke my heart. Okay, and so you want to make sure when and as you're speaking, you follow this particular model. It's very, very simple. It's very basic. Now, I do understand, you guys. There are other forms of speaking out here. I'm just saying the basic form. Okay, subject, verb, object, complement, or you can just say subject, predicate. Okay, but after your verb, including an object right afterwards. Okay, your object is going to be a noun or a pronoun. Okay, that tells me what you're talking about here. Okay, okay. Next one. Okay, so I have 16 years old. Remember, when you're talking about age, okay, and you're talking about something in the past, I was 16 years old. Okay, I was 16 years old. Sorry, I forgot to add old. Okay. And your last one is she terminated her relationship with me. We don't use terminated a lot like that. I would probably say ended, or she, yeah, ended is probably going to be the best. Terminated we use more in serious situations like losing your job. Okay, I was terminated from my job or something like that. Okay, ended would probably be the best verb to use. Okay. Nice job, Marcus. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good. Let's go
Thank you,
to
teacher.
Mario. No problem. Mario, how about you? If you could erase one major regret from your mind, would you want to? Why or why not?
Well, that is a strange question, but first of all, I will say I think no, I don't like erase or erase any experience of my life. I mean, I made my mistakes in my life, and I will all mistakes that I made helped me for learning a lot of things, and as well as forming as a person that I am today. So I had or I meet a lot of people. I meet or these things or this mistake that I made in the past. So help me today for enjoy small things. But I try to not repeat these mistakes. But I never erase of my mind. That is my response.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Let's take a look here. Okay. First up, you said, I don't like erase experience in my life.
Yes.
Okay. So when you're answering, take a look at the question. Make sure that you're using the same form. They're saying, would you want to? Okay. So when we answer back, we say, no, I wouldn't want to. Okay. So we want to use would in there again. So I wouldn't like to erase. Okay. Like to erase. Okay, and we're going to use any. Remember, we use any when we're talking about situations of doubt or negative situations. Okay, so I wouldn't like to erase any experiences.
Okay, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't, yeah.
I wouldn't.
I
Okay.
wouldn't. Okay. Now, all mistakes. We're not going to say all mistakes. You might want to say every mistake that I made.
Every mistake, yes.
Okay. That would probably be better. Here you said I meet a lot of people. Past tense is going to be it's going to be met, but we want to use this in present perfect because we're saying that you have done this. You're still alive, right? And so you're still meeting people. Okay, and so you're talking about the whole existence of your life. I've met a lot of people in my life. Okay, so we're going to say I've met using present perfect. I've met a lot
Okay,
of people in my life.
or I have been meet people.
Nope.
No?
It wouldn't be I have been meet. Okay. You could say I have been meeting people all day today, maybe. Okay, but we're talking about your life. Okay, in general, using present perfect is going to be the best way to use that. Okay, or to express that. I have met. I have met.
I have met. Okay.
Last one here. Help me today for enjoy small things. Now, whenever you use a verb, you have to use a subject in front of it. Okay? Because right now, if you say help me today, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay? So one big thing that you got to remember about people who speak English. Okay? We are stupid. We are really, really stupid. And what I mean by that is that we can't take subjects and kind of bring them from other sentences and stuff like that. Okay? I know in other languages you guys can do that. You can mention a verb without mentioning the subject, and it works. Sometimes in English we can do that, but it has to be relating to a subject that's already at the beginning of the sentence. Okay? And so every sentence that we create has to have a subject. Okay? So instead of saying, help me today for enjoy small things, I would have to say, it helps me, or they have helped me, or something like that. I need to put some sort of a subject in front of that verb, or else it doesn't work. We're grammatically incorrect. Okay? So let's talk about experiences. Okay? They help. They help me today. Okay? Instead of saying for enjoy, we learned today we cannot say for enjoy if we're not talking about the purpose of an object. Okay? We're going to say they help me to enjoy, okay, small, we'll say all the small things in life, something like that. Okay?
Okay, it's a lot of information, teacher.
Yeah, add your subject. Always add your subject. You always need one right before a verb, okay?
Okay.
All right, good job, buddy. Let's go to Sam.
Yes.
All right, Sam. Let's switch our question here. What's that?
Okay, please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Okay. How important are regrets in a person's life? Would a person be better or worse off without any regrets? What do you think?
How important are regrets in a person's life?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it means a very sad or sorrow things in a person's life, right?
Yeah. Are regrets, do they help you? Are they good for anything? Is a regret good for anything? Does it improve your life or make your life worse?
Yes, I think according to our good experience or bad experiences, we can say that they give a lot of, for example, sorry, I disconnect this from here. For example, every day we learn many things, and some are good, some are bad. So good things, no doubt, give us motivation and help and to move forward. And bad things, for example, we can say that in this sense we can say maybe somebody hurt you, or maybe someone make you upset. So everything is effect in our life, and how we can change our life because of these our experiences. When these all experiences we get, we can learn, and in coming future or in coming days, we avoid to those mistakes we have done before. And I think we learn a lot of things from not only our experience but other experience as well. So um, of course sometimes you feel very upset and sad, but in this experience you learn many things, and this really very helpful for your incoming future. And without sorrows and without I think our life is incomplete, because if you learn something, if for example right now we are learning a language, and every day in every class I think we made a lot of mistakes, and these mistakes because we are not deliberately do these mistakes, because we don't know really. That's why we the main object is our to learn, or we have a goal and we have to reach this goal, and for reaching to this to reach to this goal we are doing a lot of mistakes. So in this sense we can say that these mistakes really give us like a motivation, or we can say that, and these all mistakes give energy that to learn right and perfect uh, language or perfect learning. And I hope these mistakes really help me, and we can say that these all mistakes, when we after when we learn this, and maybe in future we will not repeat these mistakes. So in this sense is right.
Okay, good, good. All right, nice connection. You heard yourself say for, and then you said a verb, and you said, no, I can't do that, right? And you corrected yourself. That was good. Nice job. That's what you want to do, okay? Excellent. So we've got a couple of minutes left. Let me see if I can go through these pretty quick, okay? Okay, so the first one was with pronunciation. Good and doubt, okay? Push your sound forward in your mouth. Instead of good, good. Push it forward. Good, and instead of doubt, it has to do with your D's and your T's. Okay, get your tongue forward in your mouth for those. So try that. Good things, no doubt. Try that phrase.
Okay. Good things, no doubt.
There you go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, just keep thinking forward in the mouth. Okay, somebody, remember that is third person. Okay, somebody makes you upset. Instead of make, somebody makes. Okay. Next one here, you said everything is affect our life. Everything affects. Okay, so there's no need to use the verb to be there. Everything affects our life. Okay, and we'll take out in. Everything affects our life, just like that. Okay. Because of these, our experiences. Okay, so here you're using a pronoun before you're telling me what the pronoun represents. Okay, so we can't do that in English. Okay, before you use a pronoun, you have to mention this thing here, and then you can use the pronoun. So if I was going to say these would have to be here, and our experiences would have to be here. And so because of our experiences, okay, these cause us to, okay, whatever. So experiences has to be mentioned before you use that pronoun. Okay. Next one here, in coming future or in coming days, we need the article the. In the coming future, in the coming days. Okay, that's how we say that. Okay. Last one here. Every day in every class we made a lot of mistakes. Okay. When you're talking about something that is typical, usual, happens every day, habitual, okay, those type of things, present simple. Every day in every class we make a lot of mistakes. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Good. All right.
yes.
Excellent job, you guys. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm glad I was able to do a class today. I had a last-minute cancellation, and so yeah, it was good to have you guys
Thank you
here.
so
Okay.
much.
Thanks, everyone. We'll
Bye-bye.
see ya. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. Take care.
Take care. Bye.